Creative players, who do you think you are? Look in the mirror. Tell me, who do you think you actually are? Because that's the one question you need to answer to, and only you're going to be able to answer that question. The way I see it is you need to be moving how you think you are every single day. Manifestation, a lot of people believe is phony baloney, but me personally, I don't think that. A lot of people say fake it till you make it. Well, what else you going to do? If you never act like a boss, how you gonna be the boss? If you an employee working there, you just gonna keep acting like everybody else so you never stand out to where you'll never get that promotion and never become who you're trying to be? I don't believe in that philosophy. That philosophy does not exist when it comes to what I believe and how I wanna go about achieving my dreams. I'm gonna act like who I think I am until it becomes true. And there's a part of it that is delusion, but it's a major part of it that's manifestation. And you need to decide who you're going to be in this lifetime. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So yeah, intro, bring us in.
Took the roof off, no ceilings, gotta know. Took my heart out, no feelings, gotta know. Took the brakes off, no limits. Now I got the ball, I'ma travel, no pivot. Listen, tell me how you feel, cause I ain't got forever. Pick a side, run with God or hide with the
Creative players, welcome back to the show. Now, as y'all can see, I done switched the setup again. Like I told y'all, I do, and I told y'all I would do, and the sets is just gonna keep getting better and better. They gonna keep changing. I got a new table. I put the on-air sign back up here if y'all didn't know. What is this, episode 65 now? And we're gonna keep going. I almost did not do an episode today, but I said, ain't no way. That ain't what we in, especially since I just hit 1 million. I got my first M on TikTok. Dropped the video about the Atlanta skyline and got all the nation in a uproar about the best skylines in America, and over 1 million views, man. Arguing and all that. I mean, 2-3 days. It's almost at 2 million views. So I said, man, why would I sit back and be complacent with that? I'm not complacent with it at all. So I'm not going to stop. And we just going to keep going. I got some more guests coming on here, man. Some big names coming soon. And, whether they come, whether they don't, they said they was coming. We haven't figured it out yet. But I promise you, once we get them in here, y'all going to be like, oh, okay. Some good conversations is going to be had. I promise you that. Great conversations is going to be had. But yeah, what I was talking about in that intro was, basically, when are you going to start acting like the person you want to become? Because for me, that's all it took. I said I wanted to be the boss. I wanted to be better. So yes, I couldn't do what everybody else was doing. I couldn't just hop out, be waking up every morning, smoking and getting high and just not completing tasks and just giving myself excuses and only taking the best things that marijuana was giving me. I couldn't just, oh, well, it makes me creative. It makes me do this. It makes this feel good. But what else is it doing? Weigh out the pros and the cons of everything that you do. And that was for me. I said, you know what? The cons kind of outweigh the pros, because, and this is not all about weed. Not at all. It's not about the tree. It's not about the Zosky, because some people can do it and they just fine. But I'm just saying, for somebody that was me, I was a major pothead. I smoked all the time. I smoked so much weed. I feel like I could outsmoke Wiz and Snoop. Like, I was like that. I was terrible at it. I remember me and my wife, we was getting in fights over this. I come home from work, be like, you smoked that? You rolled up half of this? Our last little thing? Yeah. Because when we got to Atlanta, we was in trouble. We was in trouble. We came down here by ourselves. Everybody thought we would fail. But, here we are now. We both got over 720, 730 credit scores. You know what I mean? We done worked our way up from the bottom, paying off debt, working all these jobs, not taking a break, got 2 kids, got married, and we still here surviving and thriving is the way I would put it. But in order to get to that point, I remember like almost 3 months ago, I said, I'm not smoking no more. I'm not smoking no more. And a lot of people say, well, alcohol is this. You eat meat, don't you? It's food. That's all the comments I'm getting on TikTok, right? And I'm just like, I get that. But what I'm saying is, see your delusion. Everybody who smokes weed religiously and every day and consistently and all that stuff, they defend their vices and they act like it. And I was somebody who would do the same. Even as a Christian, be like, yo, nah, God gave us this earth. We can smoke weed. Trust me, blah, blah, blah. But I'm telling you here, you can do it. But it's the fact where you're abusing it and not just using it. Using it is different than abusing it. You doing it to sit and scroll on your phone. You doing it to sit and watch TV. You doing it to have sex. You doing it, oh, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna smoke to go to work. You don't need that stuff. You're not in no pain. You're not using it. You're not using it how it should be used if you know what I'm saying? If it was a pain reliever or a medicinal use. That's not you. And you know that. So at some point in time, I said, man, damn, I can't even be bored. I don't even know how to sit still and be bored. And just literally sit still, be bored, and not do nothing and be like, damn, I don't know what to do. Like my first times when I started smoking, that was the main thing, being bored. What do I do with all this time I got? And the thing is, it's the same time. You just not high. That's how, it's like being institutionalized, man. The potheads, man. That's why I say y'all just disagree because it makes you uncomfortable to admit a certain truth because it reveals who you might actually be. And you might be an addict. You might be somebody that is addicted to it and in denial and can't even recognize the red flags. And then you want to be the one to say, oh, well, it helps me with everything. Okay, but before you ever started smoking, you didn't need it. The first time you smoked, hell, you probably got hell anxiety and panicked and all that stuff. And then you just kept on and then it wore off. And now you just so adjusted to it. Now you feel like you need it. You feel like you can't even be a normal person yourself. But like I said, this ain't about weed. This is about who are you and who you trying to become and when you going to start walking like that. So I say all that to say I needed to start walking like a boss. I wanted to be a boss. I said, I am the boss of I am the boss of myself, boss of my family. I am the leader of the creative players. I got to show them how we need to move and how we need to go carrying ourselves. If you want to smoke weed, make sure you're successful. You want to blow money, you want to get in this thing. And that's another thing about this debt before we even go too far. Stop spending your money, dog. Stop spending your money. If it ain't a bang for your buck, don't buy nothing. Don't spend no money. Don't do nothing. If you're not getting a bang for your buck and this ain't it ain't hopping off the shelf and this ain't I must have this. I need this. Not no one. I want this. I said no. I almost bought another car the other day. Beautiful car, my favorite color. I negotiated a deal and I was playing with them. I was trying to get out. I said, hey, listen, if I can't be out the door at this price, I'm going to just save my money. Insurance too high, blah, blah, blah. They called me 2 days later. It was like, hey, we'll do that deal. I said, what? They said, no, we'll do that deal that you want. I'm like, what? Okay, let me try to figure. Like now but I'm already moved to the point where I don't need it. You see what I'm saying? And I'm still, the door's still open, but I already got a nice whip. And I'm like, oh, but I could have 2 more for just this amount of money. And I know I could clear it up if I just refinance this. This would be like an extra a couple hundred or something. I'm just like, but you know what? Why do I need that? I already convinced myself I don't need it. So I'm like, why would I go in more debt? And in this time and in this age, we don't know what's going on between inflation, the government, and oh yeah, they've been tripping over the SNAP benefits, tripping over it. Knock it off. Get off of them. I ain't never in my life needed the government to assist me. Now, some people out there, they might need it for certain specific reasons, but for the most part, a lot of people look at this generationally, and I'm tired of y'all attaching black to SNAP. Black people ain't the face of SNAP, so y'all can knock it off right there. Like, stop it. We not the face of SNAP. We hustlers, you know what I mean? We do what we do. We get it out the mud. We not sitting around as a collective waiting to get help from the government, the same ones who y'all claim enslaved us and redlined us and what did bombed us and all that stuff. All of our black communities, kept us out of here, increased the interest rates on us, denied us for these long. Y'all trusting the same government. Y'all, so I'm at this point, I'm like, is it reparations? Is that why y'all want it? Does it hit like reparations? Because I feel like it almost kind of does. You're getting money every month from the government, and I'm like, y'all going out having multiple kids because you know the government is gonna help you. And the intention of having the kids is not even to build a legacy and a family and generation. It's literally because you know you can have a kid, you want a kid, it'll be cute, and worst case scenario, you can put the dad on child support or the government is going to help you, and incentivize you to no longer be a family. It's like, what are we doing? We got to watch our values. I was actually tripping, and I'm going to interject real quick and we are ranting today. I was going to go into the shut up, Ronnie, to knock it off, the area of improvement. We're going to get into all that. Maybe not this episode, but we will do it on the next one because now I'm kind of on the road. But I'm looking online and I'm like, I'm seeing so much hate for Candace Owens. I'm like, what's going on? Why is it? Like, y'all have no hate. Y'all have no reservation in y'all's heart of judgment towards somebody like a Cardi B. You feel what I'm saying? And no disrespect to Cardi B, but she was a stripper. She has multiple baby dads now. She had a baby while she's married with somebody else, even though her husband might have cheated. Cool, all that. But y'all will look at Cardi B and give her praise and grace and say all the greatest things about her. Y'all can never make me hate Cardi B. But Candace Owens get on here and tell the truth. Somebody who is spiritual, aligned, career aligned, family aligned, like all these all these green flags, but y'all look at her and be like, oh no, she's the problem. The black community would say she's the problem and look at Cardi B and say, oh, there's nothing wrong with her. Oh, Offset deserved it. Like, I'm like, is this where we are as black folks, the black culture? This is where our minds is running off to? This is what we do now? This is what we really think in our heads? Y'all look at this woman and think she's terrible for the black community while the other one, y'all just practice talking about this and that. Like, come on. And it's like I said, it's no disrespect to Candace or Cardi B, but it's just, is this like, you got to realize, watch what you resonate with. I've told y'all this before. Watch what you resonate with. You fight back on Candace, but you don't fight back on Cardi B and see and recognize anything wrong with her. When her and Nicki was having that feud and they was dissing each other's babies and all that stuff, y'all just turned a blind eye. Y'all ain't have nothing to say about it. Where y'all at now? What y'all got to say about that now? It's all good. They can disrespect each other, kids, autistic kids, and y'all ain't got nothing to say about it. Knowing that y'all sitting around with autistic kids that can't read, that can't do math. Like, come on. Where the hell are we at as a culture? It's time for us to wake up. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And that's another thing. I'm not trying to be liked. When I get on this pot, you're not going to like the truth. A lot of people like mediocre, normal, average shit. I'm sorry I'm cussing, but yes, that's what y'all resonate with. The bullshit. That's what y'all resonate with. Y'all don't resonate with the real shit. The truth. And the truth is charity, but y'all don't like that. Y'all rather a nigga give you some money. Hey, give me some money, bro. Give me something that I can go out here and do and buy something with and all that stuff. But the truth is what you really need. The truth is charity. And by somebody telling you the truth, you need to accept like, damn, that's somebody that really care about me. How much people is out here walking around getting lied to? Just reassured on your BS and you have no clue. And then you want to look at somebody and be like, why ain't you tell me? And then that person gonna look at you like, man, bro, I kind of thought you knew. I really wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. Bad friend. Bad friend. Terrible friend, dog. Sorry. Those are some of the worst people ever. Yes, man. Will let you go out here, act wild, and then tell you in the right. You need to get away from people like that. You need to get away from people like that. But let's get back on that for a minute, just for a second. Because from what I'm seeing, we are going into inflation. We are going into a recession. And y'all are out here, the culture, the black culture, y'all still trying to keep up. Y'all still trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm still trying to wear this. I'm still trying to cop this. I'm still trying to, that's what I'm saying. I'm in a position where I could do it. I'm still not doing it. I'm like, no, hell no. Cause I don't know about the future. I'm thinking 3 months, 6 months, a year ahead. What is this investment gonna put me at a year ahead? Yes, I might have two nice cars, but why the hell do I need them? Why? What's that gonna do for me besides how everybody look at? That's the only thing it's gonna do. Oh, he got that. Oh, he got that. Hey, he must be doing. Nah. I like to be quiet with my money. I like to keep it invested. Let's stack it. You know what I mean? And I know y'all see me kind of cleaned up, but this is podcast attire. You know what I mean? Any other day you see me, you might think I ain't got it. Cause I don't care. I really don't care. Like type nigga like me, man, I done had this corduroy joint, probably did about 2-3 episodes in it now had this corduroy joint for 3 years. Rock it every once and again. Like, I'm not worried about buying too much new stuff. Listen to the message and not look at me. What is all that's what I'm saying? We so worried about how we look versus what we offer. It's actually ridiculous. It's embarrassing. You like how you look versus what you offer means everything. Look at the girls that do all this, get the BBLs and be broke as hell. Like, what do you offer? No, but a headache. You offering that little kitty cat, that little what? You breaking that shit off over here, over there. Like, okay, 20 other niggas done had it. What's it worth for real? What's it really worth? 20 niggas done had it and ain't even try to lock it down. And then if you say, oh, well, I didn't want them. Well, damn, how stupid do you look? That make you look even more dumber because you gave it to them. So you out here giving your kitty cat up to people, letting people penetrate you, that you don't even want to marry, that you would never marry, that you don't even, so that how you look even dumber that way. So you got to really, like what I'm saying, consider how you carry yourself. Why are you trying to look like something that you can't even offer nobody? What sense does that make? You trying to look rich and you ain't got no money for nobody. You ain't got no knowledge. You trying to look smart. You ain't got nothing for nobody, and you ain't willing to give nothing to nobody. You selfish. And that's another problem with a lot of us. We selfish as hell. And I don't blame you. But you know, a Bible verse changed me. I was reading my Bible and now I'm not that great at, I can't quote exactly what it was, but he was like, Jesus was like, he was like, man, I seen how you denied that person and giving him this or helping that man in jail. And he was like saying, that man in jail was me. That man that was poor was me. You see, so that changed the way I start thinking about how I treat people and how charity and you know, somebody asked me for a couple dollars and be like, I got it, but why would I give it to you? Like, you ain't worth no. It's just like, nah, but that's Jesus right there. Cause that's him. That's all of us. Everybody going through struggle and hard times, man. And by you being selfish and not offering your charity, you know, you might be denying yourself a blessing in the long run down the road. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me stop being like that and let me help. You know, who cares if I hand the dude outside the liquor store a couple dollars? Bro, do what you want with it. Oh, I need this. I need help to get some food. Hand him some money, and the nigga go in there and buy him some 100 proof, 500 proof, 99-cent little bottle shot. Hey, I can't do nothing about that. That ain't my fault. I did my part. He was supposed to use his discernment and do the right thing, and he ain't do it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, and I ain't gonna let it affect me. I ain't gonna let it take over me. I ain't gonna think too much about it. But all I do think about is if I did not help. So I don't want to be that person that just don't help and be like, man, I kept my money and I feel glad about that. Man, forget this money, man. I want to have it. You know, we all do. But at the end of the day, forget this money, man. What's important in this world is the family, your soul, your heart, your how much you help, your charity. You know what I mean? All the other stuff is important, but at the top tier list, man, we need to be good people. And I think that's what we're forgetting. We are terrible people in 2025. As a whole, we are some terrible, terrible, terrible people. You know what I mean? That's why I ain't got too much friends. Only people come over here and sit at this table is the guests that I want to learn from and that I want to talk to. But a lot of the other people, not, man, I don't want to hang. I don't like to hang. I like being by myself. I'm at peace by myself. A man that can be at peace by himself. A man that don't need nobody and can still be at peace. That is a powerful man. Shorty, I don't need your hot box. You feel what I'm saying? Homeboy, I don't need your weed. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to ride in the car with you. I don't need to go to your shows, walk into the club with you. I ain't one of these entourage niggas. I'm not. I'm a main character. And a lonely character at that. This is a what is it? The samurai, the ghost of Shishuma. I'm one of them type niggas. It's just me and my sword, and I'm out here doing what I got to do. The mission is clear. And I'm just going about my mission. I don't run in packs. You're not gonna find a type of nigga like me to run in a pack. I used to be thinking I needed to run in a pack. I don't need to run in no pack. Me myself, I'm stronger than a whole pack. Believe it or not. Yeah, you can run with the pack of the wolves, or you can be the lone wolf because you know how to hunt. You know, these niggas over here, they freeloading. They have nothing to offer. They just dead weight. Then they plotting on you, talking behind you. It's like, bro, I'll just go on my own, and best of luck to y'all. I don't wish y'all the worst, just I don't need y'all. Now, I love a team. Don't get it twisted. I love a team, but a team is different from just hanging out with a team is different. You see, we all wear the same jerseys. We all got roles. We role players. We trying to win a championship. That's a difference. But y'all niggas out here just hanging at you know how much, I remember in 2016, I used to go over there, and I see everybody hanging out at the gas station doing absolutely nothing. And I said, what a fucking waste of time. Like, what a waste of time. Y'all just hang out over here and do nothing. Y'all got the same aspirations that y'all have had since y'all was in y'all's teenage years. Y'all damn near 30 now. Y'all not doing nothing. Get high, get drunk, smoke weed, no goals, no home, no car. This ain't the life for me. This ain't the type of niggas I want to be. I can't hang. My shout out Bernard Bowie. You the ninth. You hang around 9, you'll become the 10. It's that simple. Hang around 9 sick niggas and watch what happen. Your ass gonna be, oh no, it's just allergies. Yeah, right. Knock it off, nigga. You're sick, nigga. And we told you it was gonna be sick. If you stop hanging around sick people, you wouldn't be sick. Stop hanging around broke people, you wouldn't be broke. Stop hanging around sad niggas, you wouldn't be sad. That's why I avoid the unlucky and the miserable. Shout out to the 48 laws. I avoid the unlucky and the miserable. I don't want nothing to do with you. Because you still haven't realized that you are the only way out. There is nothing that nobody can do. You can go to God, you can go to Jesus, you can pray, you can all that. And the thing is, he gonna give you opportunities to get yourself out of that situation. But I promise you, if you wanna stay miserable and you wanna stay depressed, you will not take the bait. You're gonna sit there and stay. There's a story. They were saying a man was on a boat and they said that they sent him a paddle or something, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna wait for God. A storm is coming, bro. A storm is coming. Here goes another dude." Said, "Nah, I'm gonna wait for God." And then the storm comes and the dude fall out the thing, and then he looks up at God and say, "God, why didn't you help me?" He said, "Bro, I brought you the paddle. I brought you a piece of wood. I brought you the lifeline. You just didn't take it. Why? Because you were waiting on somebody to do it for you. You can't have that mindset. No, nobody is doing nothing for you, nor should they have to do anything for you. Wake up already. If you want to be successful, guess what? You'll work to be successful. You want to be happy? Guess what? You'll work to be happy. When I was in my darkest moments, I had to think happy thought. I had to stop thinking about the bad stuff that made me feel good to think about because it would make me feel bad. It's like an addiction. It's really out there. You can like to think about something that hurts you, and you just keep doing it because you use that as like an excuse to be sad and look to be the victim and look for charity from everybody. Like, that was me. Listen, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm telling you, when you get in that dark place, the only thing that's gonna pull you out is you. The only thing you have to tighten up and strengthen yourself and accept what happened, because you can't control what happens to you. You can only control how you react. And a lot of people have not figured that out yet. And that's why they say, "Oh, I'm depressed." Listen, that's why I tell people, start going to the gym, working on your body. That's what I say. Then you can also start by reading, start by praying, going to church, getting some community therapy, talking to people. But man, I ain't never heard one person ever go to the gym and be like, "Damn, I'm mad I went to the gym." Like, dag nabbit, I went to the damn gym. Like, now I feel terrible. Like, it does not happen. Set yourself up for success. Know yourself. Know yourself and don't trust yourself. That's what I would know yourself. Don't trust yourself, man. Know yourself and do not trust yourself. But yeah. And a lot of people, like I said, before I even get off too far, a lot of people want to go off on that. "Oh, I need this. I need these people with me. I need blah, blah." No, you don't. You need to go alone. You need to go alone. Unless a team's mission, let's say for basketball, for example, because I used to play sports. I love it. The thing is they win championships. You can go together as a team. But in life, you got to go alone. Everybody is not on your mission, nor does everybody care. They might act like they care. They might act like that they don't care. A lot of people you hanging with right now is happy you miserable, happy you depressed. Every time you do something or show some sign of weakness, boy, they love it. They feel it. And you know how many people counted me out? You know how many people was really mad that I got 1 million views on but like, who cares? I don't care. I mean, 1 million views is cool, but I ain't make no money from it. You know, my account grew. I got 1 million views. Check that off the list. Cool. Now I know I'm doing something right. I know how I can do it. It's just a little checkbox of a verification that I'm moving in the right direction. But I got way bigger dreams. I don't care about 1 million views. And y'all sitting over here hating on me over 1 million views. Can't like it. Can't do this. Hit me in the back in the DM, bro. Bro, I see you, bro. Hey, you in the W in the building. All that, man. Listen. Y'all ain't been here for all these years and what I've been doing, and y'all been seeing it. Friend requests coming through on Fate, like, yo, friend request. Now y'all want to be friends. Now somebody done told y'all, "Hey, bro, hit 1 million on this." Then they go to the page and be like, "Oh, He got another one for 300. Oh, he got another one for 200. Oh, he got another one for 120. Yeah, because I ain't here just talking and yapping to y'all. I'm telling y'all real life stuff. If you listen to me, you will elevate. You will get better in life. I promise you. And I'm not saying that to be braggadocious or I'm just confident in what I'm saying, which I would need to be talking about being the leader of the creative players and the host of this podcast and bringing people on. I'm not the best. I'm not the greatest. I'm just doing my damn job. Just like a teacher is supposed to do his job when he get hired. If his job is to teach math, he better be teaching y'all how to multiply, subtract, divide, add, subtract, all that. And that's all I'm doing. But it's just come to life. And that's all I'm saying that I'm trying to do. I'm not the only person qualified to do what I do, but I'm just, this is my podcast and this is what I feel like I'm going to do. I learn from other people. Hell, I'm real enough to tell you, I learn from other people. And I take bits and parts of the greatest things about other people that I admire, and I put them into this show. And I will shout them out and tell them, hey, I got this from you. I got this from you. It ain't no difference from me watching Kobe Bryant, Michael. Hey, this is that MJ fadeaway. This that Kobe Bryant jump shot. This that Tim Duncan post move. This, that, you see what I'm saying? The Anthony Edwards, Allen Iverson crossover. You got to take the best of everybody that you admire and use it to your advantage and put your own twist on it. Now it becomes yours. This is your creative player. So there's nothing wrong with love and admiring other people and how other people do things. And a lot of people be like, oh, you stealing, you did. Nigga, call it what you want. I'm elevating. This is working. I like this. I admire this. I respect this. And I implied this into what I was doing, and it helped me elevate. And all I'm doing is giving credit to the person who inspired me. And y'all want to call it hate. Y'all want to call it like, that's what I'm saying. Get rid of these people, bro. Get rid of them. They're no good to you. They're no good for you. Bunch of yes, man. Bunch of haters, bro. A lot of the time, y'all don't even know y'all be with haters. Man, hey, man, listen. I notice so much haters, bro, and I don't even care. It just don't affect me. It don't affect me. People, hey, I seen this. I seen that. You doing this? You doing that? Get 1 million views. Crickets. They wasn't expecting that. They ain't want that to happen. They ain't want to see me with 1 million views. They ain't want like, 100, all right, good job. 1 million? What the? He got 1 million views on that video? Like, yeah, I did. And guess what? You ain't like it. You ain't comment and you ain't share. Who put me on? Strangers put me on. That's what I'm saying. Stranger danger. Forget that. I love the strangers. Bring them right over here. Sit your hating ass right over here and bring me all. And all y'all strangers, y'all come get behind me because y'all with me. That's how I feel. I ain't trying to be liked. I don't need to be liked. I don't care to be liked. I don't even like you niggas. I don't care if you like me. You don't do nothing for me. You might, just because you watch, like I said, watching me and support me is two different things. Imagine you go to a basketball game and your kid there, your nephew there, whatever, and you just there watching him. Yeah, but you ain't there supporting him. Good shot, clapping. I see you. I see you. I see you, cuz. I see you, son. I see you. Yeah, you watching. You not supporting. That's what I'm saying. It's a big difference. If I'm drowning, watching me is not helping me. Throwing me a lifeline, jumping in to help me swim, getting me back to the boat or something, that's helping me. I salute everybody that watches, but that's it. You're viewers. You're not yet supporters. And I would challenge you to make that, don't watch nobody you don't support. Make that transition. And I had to make that transition. If I'm watching something and I enjoyed the video, I make sure, even if I forget and I scroll, because it happens, I'll go back and hit like. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to leave a comment too. The next step is I'm going to start throwing it on my story, just because it's like, bro, there's no reason I sit here and watch this video for two minutes and enjoyed it, and I'm going to just go to the next video. No, I want to see more things like that. Come on. That's what I'm saying. We got so much hate in our heart. We changed as a people. We are not the same. 10, 15, 20 years ago, we're not the same. There's a group of people back in the day, man, we used to love to see each other shine and grind and support. Now, we just evil. If we can't be the one shining, we don't want to see the other person shine. And the only reason you will support somebody is because you don't want to act like you never supported them, because they already popping. You ain't the first one on the wave. You don't want to be the last one on the wave. So you're going to get in right in the middle. Oh, he got dividends. Shoot, let me hop in there. Let me repost. Let me share. Let me comment. Hey, let me say something to him. Like, bro, but where was you the last 20 videos? The ones that got 300 views, 800 views, 600 views. You seen them too, but you ain't saying nothing. But now that this one hitting, it's like, oh, bro, I've been seeing you going. It's like, oh, so you been seeing me, but you just now because this one went viral. You got to watch people, bro. Everybody ain't your friend, and I know it. I don't even know how long I've been talking. But I've been talking. I know I've been talking. I've been over here rambling, talking. Like I said, I could have went into my sections, but we ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. But I will say real quick, knock it off. Oh, substitute, you was tripping like a motherfucker. You was tripping. And the substitute, she know what she was doing. The girl came on the internet and said, you went to her job before. So when she walking down the hallway and she said you was recording down here by your waist, and then everything you post on your TikTok is you in draws with a fake dildo. You know what I mean? Dancing and doing your whole stud thing. And now you coming to school with a iced out cross chain, tattoos all over, filming all the content. And then you gonna say, I'm gonna let my kids do whatever they want. Like the substitute, man, lock her up, man. Stop it. Stop it, please.
Lock them up.
Oh, man.
Lock them up.
And here's another thing. Everybody's betting against you. If you don't believe that, you better wake up right now. Everybody's betting against you. They don't want to see you really do it. I'm telling you, they don't want to see you do it. And rightfully so, because when you in a messed up state, who want to look at somebody else that you know just succeed and happy? I get it. I get it. That's why I say I want to succeed at motivation and helping and self-help type things, because I'm like, bro, well, if you're listening to me, you can elevate too. You can come up too. This ain't just got to be a me thing. I want you to feel the same thing I'm feeling. When I got them million view, yeah, I'm like, all right, let go. I want y'all to go too. This ain't just for me. I want y'all to go up too, man. This ain't just about me, bro. That's what I'm saying. Folks is yeah, it's getting a little hot. Hold on, my bad, dog. Getting a little hot. I'm getting a little worked up over here. You feel me? Woo. Oh, woo. But yeah, everybody don't want to see you win, fool. And you a fool to think that they do. But I don't blame you. Because you would think that, hey, this is my boy, this is my people. Of course they want to see me win. Of course they want to see me succeed. Of course they want to see me climb this mountain and finally get to it and be like, you know what? But no, I'm telling you, people, it's hard for them. And all the time, like I say, it's not hate. They just can't relate. It is what it is. But I said what I said. And they just can't relate. They've never had to climb a mountain. How in the hell you gonna clap for somebody to climb a mountain and be happy for somebody to climb the mountain and you ain't never climbed a mountain? You expect that? Like, no. People, successful people compliments. Look, you know how they say happy people ain't hating and hating people ain't happy? Yeah. Rich people ain't, what is it? Well, how can it? Successful people ain't hating and hating people ain't successful. Because you got to think, people be waking up on Instagram, scrolling through there, hating. If you are happy and successful, everything you see, you can just like, because you like, that don't bother me. That don't hit, that don't damage my ego. That don't hurt my pride. That don't do nothing. I can support fully and be happy. Be like, bro, I don't need nothing you got. I'm happy for everything you doing in your life. But for me, that ain't it might not be the same. You know what I mean? So you got to look in yourself and realize, like, damn, am I a hater? Ask yourself that. Are you a hater? A lot of people are in denial out here. Y'all might be full-blown haters. Full-blown haters and don't even know it. Like, what you like? And the thing is, you'll never correct yourself. You'll never really get that realization. So I'm asking you this question right now. Can you really look at the mirror and be like, I ain't no hater? I guaranteed you. You can't do it. A lot of people do not know that they are hardcore, in their heart, certified, bona fide, verified haters. Your track record is clear. You don't clap for your friends. You don't share your friends' stuff. You're not happy for them. When they got ideas, you got negative things to say. Seeing them smile makes you feel, you like, oh, I'm glad for you, but I ain't doing nothing with my life. I'm kind of a fuck up. I'm in mass debt. I just quit my job. I just left this man, this good man, because he told me I should probably just, focus on this and stay in a house and not to wear that. Like, yeah, you're probably a hater. Just how single women keep women single, how they say, it's true for men too. Hell, it's true for Well, actually, I don't know. Men to tell you, be like, bro, you got something good at home. You might want to keep that. You know what I mean? But women, if they miserable, they be the first ones they want their friends miserable. If as a woman, if you're miserable, you want your friend to be miserable as well. Guaranteed. You need her to be miserable. That's the only way you're going to feel better about yourself. And that's the crabs in the barrel bucket mentality that a lot of people actually have. And it's ridiculous. A lot of people have this mentality where they don't see nothing wrong with hating and bringing your partner down. That's why they say slick stuff. Watch out for the slick stuff. Still to this day, 2 years later, Creative Players Pod. Oh, you seen your little podcast got 100,000 views, nigga? What little podcast got 100,000 views on one clip? What little podcast got 100,000 views on like 8 clips? Huh? What little podcast do that? Now, just because you might not see it in the YouTube numbers don't mean that TikTok ain't popping, that Instagram ain't popping. We doing numbers. This year alone, 2025, Creative Players, people have seen my face, seen my guests, seen this Creative Players hat, seen it over close to 2 million times. 2 million times. And that's across all platforms, add it up. That means we've been working. All we gotta do is keep doing it. Because people watch, people listen, people comment. As long as they relate to it and they get something from it, it's gonna happen. So I say that to say, everybody out there, you got people hating on you good. It's a reason for it. You're doing something good. If you ain't got no haters, I'm telling you, doing a terrible job. They ain't got nothing to hate on. You got a bunch of people making fun of you. You could hating is one thing, but when you doing good, they can't laugh at that. How you gonna laugh at somebody that's doing better than you? How you gonna laugh at somebody? I done seen other people's podcasts, go straight in the gutter. 100 episodes in, every episode, 2 views. That's why I be happy with my 50, 70, my 100 views. Hey, we building over here. We got substance. We talking about some stuff. Y'all niggas talking about nothing. Ain't another podcast out here talking how I'm talking. And I know I'm popping it right now. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Nobody popping it like we popping it over here, bro. I feel like I'm one of the best interviewers on earth. The questions I ask, the conversations, and the questions I come up with, man, is top tier, unmatched. Top tier. Top tier. Facts. Don't care how y'all feel about it. Fuck ya. I'm telling you. I'm up there. I'm up there. I might not be out there, but I'm up there. Out there, up there. Out there, up there. Nigga, I'm up there. Guaranteed. The podcast is going to take off any minute now. Any minute now. Sponsors rolling in. I'm had to quit my job. And that's what I'm saying. To be it, you got to act like it. I'm telling you. To be it, you got to act like it. This podcast is taking off. It's going on. I'm talking 40 minutes. And I have been spitting nothing but facts. And this is all I wrote down. This is unscripted, off the top of the dome, in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. Facts. How I feel. No hate in my heart. Salute to everybody out here with a great podcast. And a lot of people I've been watching lately, let's shout something out. Shoot. Of course, you got $1 million worth of game. I don't know where the heck Drink Champs been, but Deontay Cal, what is that? Grits and Eggs podcast. He been blowing up. I love his podcast because he be talking some facts. That's why I said, bro got me into reading again. I'm like, hold on. Let me go back and read. Let me get my vocabulary up again. Let me get all that, because he does talk a lot more history instead of just motivational stuff. So I said, okay, that's something I admire from Deontay Cal and how he knows his history, his words and stuff. He know a little more history. So I'm like, okay, let me tap back into my history, how I used to do. Because I used to be a big history guy. And I said, I don't even talk about that no more. The people I used to research, the things I used to know. So I said, all right, let me flip open these books. I done got too focused on motivation and helping, which this podcast is all about. But history is one of those 33 hallmarks that you need to be as a man. And you need to know your history to know where you're going. So that's why I said, let me get back on there. Let me start reading again. Let me really tap back into, my curious side and breaking stuff down and telling y'all how things went and who did it and how it, because people like that type of stuff, and it's great for clips. But we'll keep moving. So shout out to him. But yeah, oh man. Yeah. But I will say this too. Where we at? Let me see. Because I did another thing that went viral was about rock bottom. So I feel like I need to address rock bottom, man. When you hit rock bottom, that's gonna be the best thing that ever happened to you. I don't care whether it's emotionally. I don't care whether it's financially. physically. Rock bottom is a wake-up call. Physically, rock bottom, you've been eating the wrong way, drinking the wrong thing, not exercising, doing now you got these problems, and now they trying to offer you medicine, or you could just kick it in shape and turn your light on, hit that gas, start your car, hit that gas, and be like, okay, I'm in the gym, I'm eating right, I'm not doing this no more, I'm researching what I'm eating, I'm going on a fast, that's what I'm saying. You got to be able. Rock bottom is a wake-up call. This is an indicator that you have been slacking. Rock bottom is a blessing. Rock bottom is something that you need in your life if you feel like you were stagnant. Rock bottom is your best friend. Rock bottom is that thing to hit me like, bro, get up out of here. That's that trampoline, like, bro, when you hit me, rock bottom, hey, I'm pushing you back out. Go now. You've been doing this the wrong way. Rock bottom financially. Oh, you broke. You sleeping in your car. You ain't got the money. You can't afford this. You got to beg people for money and all that stuff. Rock bottom is going to tell you, bro, you've been doing something wrong. How is it that other people out here can survive without, they got banks, they got good credit, they got all, that's what you need to work towards. You need to figure out how you can get that too. Because you don't want to forever be in rock bottom. You shouldn't be in rock bottom for a long period of time. As soon as you hit rock bottom one time, you should never hit rock bottom again. Be like, nope, I'm seeing the patterns. I'm doing the same thing. You got to kill your vices. And then when it comes to financial things, but emotionally, rock bottom. You got to handle that. Like I said, dig yourself up out that hole. Don't stay stuck in that hole. Why are you still here? Why are you not getting yourself out of there? Do you want to be out of it? Think good thoughts. Get away from the wrong people. Stop going and loving on people who not going to ever do you right. And then giving them second chances to come back in your life to gaslight you into thinking you were actually the problem, seeing as how they might have been a problem this whole time. Rock bottom is real and rock bottom is necessary. Rock bottom is rock bottom. Get your ass up. It's only up from here. We're not staying here long. This was a blessing in disguise. You know how much women hit rock bottom? Dating the wrong dude, get pregnant by him, realize he a piece of nothing, and then he cheating on them after the baby, still ain't trying to get no money, still ain't trying to get a job, still smoking weed, bruh, lame ass nigga. Lame. That's rock bottom. You in a situation where you got to take care of a kid and your partner completely oblivious, think he's still in high school playing video games. Nigga, I'm sorry, at rock bottom, I'm not playing no video games. At rock bottom, I'm damn near not even sleeping. At rock bottom, ain't no steak and lobster and crab and 10-piece, nigga. Rock bottom is ramen noodles, nigga. Dollar menu. You feel what I'm saying? Value menu type deal. Rock bottom is, nigga, I'm not about to go get a car I can't afford, nigga. I'm letting this go. Forget this. I don't care if it hit the credit. I got to build. I got to get back to it. Take what you want. I'm taking the L. Think long term. And it's not y'all's fault. A lot of the times it's because just a lack of information and a lack of education, a lack of direction from the people. From when you were an adolescent, you should have been taught these type of things to survive and thrive through these situations and environments. But because nobody tells you what you're supposed to do, you grow up and you can't help it but make mistakes and do the wrong thing. And now it's almost like the government wants you to do that. Here's $40,000. Sign up for the Army selective service thing. To go to college. Then you go get your college. Some niggas drop out. Some people, they graduate and then you can't get a job, but it ain't gonna make you no money. You make the same amount of money as somebody who didn't go to college. So now you sitting here like, whoa, what the hell? Financially, you in rock bottom. You just got finessed out of $40,000 by the US government. Look at you. Y'all niggas came out with a stream deck degree. Nigga, what? What? You went for 4 years to learn how to work a stream deck? Nigga, what is that gonna get you? Huh? I spent 4 years studying how balloons float in the sky. Like, nigga, what? What job you finna get with that? What you about to do with that? Huh? I spent 4 years on a degree on home and home design and what? Why? AI can design a room for you. What? Knock it off, man.
Knock it off.
Telling you. Y'all better think, man, because rock bottom, I love rock bottom. I've been in rock bottom. I sat in rock bottom. I looked rock bottom right in the eye and said, hell no, never again. Not gonna happen. I ain't never letting it happen. And that extended over to everybody else around me. from my family, immediate family, and other family, cousins. Hey, what? You doing what? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't spend your money on that. Don't sign this contract. Take this back. Don't do that. I'm telling you what's going to happen to you. I'm telling you, Newton's law, if it can't happen, it will happen. You can lose that job. This can go wrong. Then you're going to be stuck with this, and then you ain't going to have no money for blah, blah. And then what? A month, 2 later, it happened. Boom. Down. I told you it was going to happen. I told you it could happen. I told you it was going to happen. And then it happened. And then they won't even tell you it happened. They'll try to keep the front on. It's like, damn, you got a front on me? Like you out here, like what I told you was going to happen didn't happen? And okay, all right, cool. You got it. I ain't even tripping. Just like, damn, I told you. And I was correct. Just so happened to be. But yeah. Man. You got to get tired of your own shit, man. Sorry to cuss again, but you got to get tired of your own shit. I mean, be sick and tired, fed up with your own shit. Like, know yourself. That's what I say. Be tired of it. You know how you are. You know what you do. And yet a lot of us still look in that mirror and make excuses for who we know we are. Ain't that crazy? You know who you are, yet you're going to sit up here and put on the front to everybody else, act like you ain't know what was happening, act like it ain't your fault. Newsflash, it is your fault. You knew what was happening. More than likely, you were forewarned and you ignored it. And that's why you're in a position in a catastrophe that you're in right now. And every situation that you get into, you catastrophize about it. That just means that it's going to be a disaster before it is a disaster. That's who you turn into, a catastrophizer now. That's you. New word I learned. Word of the day. Thank you. But yeah, that's going to be you. You know who you are. Get tired of your own shit. That's why I said I had to stop smoking. I got tired of my own shit. Knowing, it's just a 3-5. I'm going to come here and shoot the podcast, but let me go hit that 2-3 times. It's going to help me. Wink, wink. It's going to help me. Next thing you know, I'm in here playing a game, drinking a beer. And then 45 minutes to an hour after I had my little panic attack, anxiety attack, I'm going to go do it again. Then I'm going to go to sleep saying I'm done and I ain't going to do it again. Then I'm going to wake up tomorrow and do the same thing again. Stupid nigga. Stop it. You know who you are. Get tired of your own stuff. Get tired of it. I got tired of it, man. Asking for money. I got tired of it. And I changed. I got tired of asking for a ride. So I changed. Changed my whole thing. I got tired of sitting on the bench. So I changed. Said I got to work out a little bit harder, go a little bit farther so I can get in the game. And I can do what I know I can do. But if I ain't going to be able to put myself in an opportunity to get into the position where I can achieve what I know I can do, you wasting your time, man. You know how much time you wasted on earth? Thinking somebody gonna save you, thinking it's not your fault. How many people is like that? It ain't my fault. It ain't my nigga. It's your fault. It's your fault. Your fault only. Stop talking about it's not your fault. It is. It's all your fault. Everything in your life, it's all your fault. I don't care if it happened 2 years ago. I don't care if it happened 10 years ago. The fact that you still lingering on it is your choice and it's your fault. I know that's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, but I don't care. I'm not trying to be liked. The truth is charity and the truth offends people. The truth hurts. It's your fault. It's your fault. The way you feel today, the way you woke up today, it's your fault. I don't care what happened to you. I don't care. It's your fault to continue waking up and feeling the way that you feel. I'm telling you, I know people that ain't got no legs, no arms, and they wake up with a smile on their face every day and just get through the day, and they just so blessed and happy that they still alive. People that it's people out there fighting cancer, beating cancer, shaving their head, going through unimaginable tragedies, going through all that, and they are still finding a way to be like, I'm not gonna put this grief, this trauma, this drama, this dark cloud on anybody else. Even though they wouldn't wish it on nobody else, they're just like, I have to survive. I have to fight. I have to fight to be happy, and I need to be happy for my own health. I need to be, you know what I mean? You might have kids that you need to be happy for. They don't need to see you like that every day. And I'm going to tell you right now, only the weakest people can't do it. The weakest people like to linger in their darkness, because I was there. I was there. I was one of them people who used to linger in that darkness. And looking back now, it was the weakest thing I've ever did. If I could go back in time, when I was in that dark moment, I punch myself right in the fucking face when I'm laying down. Walk up, elbow. I take a 40-pound weight and be like, get your ass up. Get up. Get your ass up and go do what you're supposed to be doing. Sorry to cuss, but fuck what happened. And fuck them. Go. You gonna be all right. Get up and make it happen. You got goals. Go change yourself, grow through it, go through it, and then come back. You feel what I'm saying? And revisit the situation. But sitting here for months, years, lingering in darkness is not going to help us at all. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to look at it and be like, this ain't going to help us at all. You wasting time on your life. You are attracting sicknesses by the way you're acting and feeling in this moment right here. Over something that happened. Lesson learned, but growth should follow after that. And you're going to be all right because life goes on every single time. Show me one person out there that life don't go on. Tell me life don't go on. Prove to me life don't go on. Prove it to me. You can't. It's not nothing that you can do. Life goes on, man. Every time life goes on. I don't know what to tell you. Life goes on. Every single time. But yeah. And I'm going to end this by saying, let's end this thing up, man, because I got some more stuff here, but we're not even going to go into it. This is what I do. This is what I do. But yeah, it's the new motto. I found this online, and I liked it. It's just attached to us. Built, not bought. Built, not bought. Earned, not handed. Rare, not average. Oh, I messed that up. Damn. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? One more time. Built, not bought. Earned, not given. Hustled, not handed. Rare, not average. Creative Players, that's our show for today, man. I'm sorry I kept y'all here so long, but this was just a fire episode. We're going to get some clips out of this one, and I can't wait to see it. Oh, my gosh. I'm so good at this, man. I love y'all. Please like, subscribe, and we out of here. Sorry, y'all.
Took the roof off, no ceiling, gotta know. Took my heart out, no feelings, gotta know. Took the brakes off, no limits. Now I got the ball, I'ma travel, no pivot. Listen, tell me how you feel, cause I ain't got forever. Pick a side, run with God or hide with the devil. No example how to live, me, myself, a rebel.